around the peninsula. I'm Maria Sorreo. We are here tonight at the beautiful Trump National Golf Club for the Chamber of Commerce's Citizen of the Year and Salute to Business Awards. Now, this is an annual event, and this year we chose to talk to some of the former winners that are here tonight to celebrate the new honorees. So let's take a look. So Lily, every year this event gets bigger and bigger, and this is such a great place to salute the businesses and really be supportive. Just tell me why it's so important for Trump National to be the venue for this.
It's actually, I think, the biggest event that they've had for Salute to Business Citizen of the Year. It's like over 200 people here tonight. You know, it's always important to us because it's people that we see throughout the day. You know, we shop local, we buy local, and we see the same familiar faces every single time. So when we're supporting each other and we're all here, we see the same faces and people that we support throughout the year. So it's just awesome to see everybody. I'm always so excited.
You know what it's like to be honored at this event. So what is it like to kind of be able to just enjoy and sit back and watch everybody else?
It's much better for me. I get super nervous, and I'm never comfortable talking about me all the time, especially when you're in front of all your peers. So it's completely nerve-wracking for me. So for me to sit back and watch others be honored and not have to worry about a speech or anything like that, I'm just over the moon. I love it. I love it. And I'm so honored to be there to watch them be honored. So it's a beautiful, beautiful night tonight.
It's also amazing all the work the Chamber does, especially Eileen, to really pull this together. She really has her pulse on the community.
I don't know how she does it. I always tell her, whatever you have, bottle it up and give it to me. She has worked tirelessly throughout the year. I mean, in every aspect of our community, supporting business, honoring business, supporting and coming up with some amazing events throughout the year and ribbon cuttings and obviously young entrepreneurs. She gives up her time, her energy, and I don't know how anybody can keep up with her. So her and the staff at the Chamber, they are just rock stars, all of them. But Eileen is the rock star. So she's amazing, and it's always great to see her.
As a former recipient, to be honored, what is it like to come back here and be able to just relax at an event like this?
Oh, it's so nice to be able to relax at an event like this. And it's exciting. I'm so excited for all the winners, and I know how it feels. It's such an honor, and it was an honor for me. So I'm just happy and excited to be able to wish everyone congratulations. And the Chamber's just done an amazing job to continue this wonderful program.
It's kind of interesting because I talked to everybody, before, like I talked to you, but then that year after, did people come up to you and they were like, oh, congratulations on your award? Did they recognize it?
They did, and I mean, I'm still in shock. It was like a dream for me, and the event keeps growing. I mean, we have over 200 people here tonight, sold out. So I'm really happy for the Chamber, and we'll keep growing.
Well, as does your magazine. You have one of the most beautiful magazines, if not the best, in Rancho Palos Verdes, and it's still going amazingly strong. I see it all over now.
Oh, thank you so much. It's definitely been a lot of work, and one day at a time, but we are forging ahead and excited about the future, and I just am so thankful for the community that supports it, because without the community, there would be no magazine. So thank you so much, Marie.
So Julia, first of all, it's so nice to see you here tonight, but tonight you get to be a guest, and you get to pass the baton to the next Citizen of the Year. Tell us how that feels.
It's bittersweet because it's been an amazing year. I have enjoyed the honor. It's been just so fun. So I am actually very happy for Robert, and I'm looking forward to giving that presentation to pass the baton because he so deserves it.
What kind of things did people say to you during the year this year when they would see you?
Oh my gosh. It was always, just mentioning the Citizen of the Year and, you should run for this office, you should run for governor. I'm like, oh, no. It's just, I love giving back. I will never stop. It's just going to continue, and people do say, oh, you should just get it every year. But no, we have other people in this community that do amazing work. So I am glad to be here tonight to celebrate, and it is nice, though, to just be a guest and not have the focus on me.
Thank you for stopping tonight, first of all. This is always such a big event in RPV. honoring the businesses, and of course the Citizen of the Year. Why is it important to come to an event like this and support the community?
Because it allows us to honor the businesses and the economic engine that is Rancho Palos Verdes and the peninsula in general. And our small businesses and our medium businesses and our large businesses are so important to the overall economy of the Palos Verdes Peninsula. So it's an exciting time to come and honor those businesses and honor those business leaders within the community.
One of the more fun things also is that so many past winners come and they say they want to pass the baton to the next one. So their support is always great as well.
Well, it's a small community, so there's a lot of intermingling, shall we say. So there's a lot of repeat, and the business community is so close. And Eileen Huff does such a marvelous job with the organization. So we just couldn't have a better rep there and a better leader.
I've often said this chamber is far and away better than any other chamber I've ever seen.
It is the best chamber on the hill. And actually, it's the best chamber in the South Bay.
Another great Citizen of the Year Business Awards tonight here at Trump National. This is, how many years is this, 11th one for you?
Actually, this is my 13th, I think. I think it's lucky 13, yeah. 13, yeah. Although I think the Chamber has been having this event at Trump National for well over 15 or 16 years, yeah.
You know, it gets bigger every year. More people come. Somebody told me they just drove in from Palm Desert to be here tonight. This really brings the community together. If you look around, I think you see everyone we know.
I know, it's so fun. You see new friends, old friends. This is our biggest crowd in quite a while, and so we are sold out and very, very excited.
You had so many great honorees this year. I had a chance to meet all of them, and really such amazing people, and all of the former honorees that we're going to talk to here tonight who are so thrilled to be here too.
Absolutely. We are so very fortunate to have an amazing number of outstanding businesses and nonprofit organizations in this community. And the chamber is very, very proud to be able to honor them, and they are all so excited.
You also invite so many of our prominent people from all 4 cities on the Hill that come out for this event. They mark it on their calendar every year, Eileen. You're doing something right.
Absolutely. We really appreciate the support from our 4 local cities, all the council members, the mayors, etc. We really appreciate having them here. It means a lot to the honorees.
I'll start as being kind of the city hosting. I'd like to welcome everybody to the city of Rancho Palos Verdes. It is so fantastic to see all the business leaders across the peninsula here tonight being able to come and celebrate some of the accomplishments. So thank you all very much for coming out. Thank you very much, Eileen, who is a stalwart of the business community and has done so much for the chamber and all of the business here within the Palos Verdes, with both Rancho Palos Verdes as well as the other 3 cities. I would like to thank or congratulate all of the awardees tonight. What you have done is truly amazing. You are the backbone of the peninsula. You are the economic engine of the peninsula. Thank you for all you do, and thank you for being here tonight.
The Salute to Business honorees were chosen for outstanding achievement in business, having distinguished themselves in such areas as innovation, growth, customer service, economic development impact, community engagement, and involvement in the chamber. Criteria for the nonprofit sector awards include community impact, breadth of services, innovation, and excellence in programming. A very special thank you to the City of Rancho Palos Verdes and RPV-TV for creating the video interviews, which you will see during the awards this evening.
Well, thank you so much. Congratulations to all the award recipients tonight. I'm truly humbled by this award. Thank you to the Palos Verdes Chamber of Commerce for this incredible honor. And a big special thank you to God for always lighting the way, even when the road gets bumpy or when I'm tempted to take the scenic route. When I think back to over 15 years ago, moving here without knowing a single soul, I never imagined that one day I'd be standing here. I find that I'm surrounded by communities within the community. So many of you have become my family, not just the ones that share my last name, but also the ones who've walked alongside me, not competing, but cheering each other on. To the businesses and senior groups and the wonderful organizations I volunteer with, thank you for bringing so much light and purpose into my life. My mom always said, it's impossible to feel down when you're helping to lift someone up. And she was right. It's a joy and a privilege to do what I do. And of course, my family, my 5 sons, my pride and joy. To the 3 of you who are here tonight, you are my why and my reason to keep pushing forward. You're my inspiration, my motivation, and my reason to always lead by example. Lastly, thank you again to everyone for this honor. Tonight, I'm reminded of how blessed I am to be a part of this beautiful, supportive community. Thank you so much.
All right, Eileen says I got 2 minutes to explain the upcoming tax law changes that are going to affect us. So, anyway, all right. So normally for me, I'm a kind of a guy who likes to kind of, speak from the heart real quick. But I had to write something today, just because I wanted to make sure I stayed on topic. And I already put a billboard out there saying tomorrow everyone's going to come to my office looking for donations for their fundraisers. So stay on topic, Mike. Stay on topic. All right. So thank you all for being here today. It's a true honor to receive the Salute to Business Award for the PV Chamber of Commerce. I want to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Chamber for recognizing our efforts. I really thought we were just nominated, and they're like, "Hey, Mike, you thought you came in second, So it's like, but we actually, Julia called me. It was great. I was like, "Oh, really? What? Are you sure? Us? So it's good." The award's not just a reflection of our work, but also a testament to the supportive community that we have here at in the Peninsula. Without events like this, there's no awards, So really, thanks to Chamber for everything. I'd like to extend a special thank you to Eileen and the entire Chamber. Thanks for trusting me with it's gonna say thank you. It just feels really good. You do a great job, and we're really lucky to have you in the Chamber. So we appreciate that. So, lastly, I just want to kind of remind everyone that the Chamber is not just for like businesses. I kind of preach this to people that I know that especially are looking to retire, and I always remind them, I'm like, you did what for 40 years? They're like, oh, I did this. I'm like, why don't you go to a chamber breakfast and go talk to someone about what you did, Because it's kind of cool that you can be part of the chamber still and not run a business. I mean, you can be active and get out there and you can meet. There's things you can do in this chamber. We have a lot of things that people can be involved in. And I just remind people that it's a really good chamber, and that's how the chamber gets better, So, if you're looking for something to do, ask Eileen, So get on the newsletter, So, and remind everyone too that also when you want to kind of support we say it a lot, support your local businesses, right? But it also means support your local professionals, support your local restaurants, support your local nonprofits, right? So if you're looking to give or looking to do something, support the local community. Think of them first, That's just kind of how my mind says that. If we want this peninsula to grow and be stronger, support the people around you, support your neighbors, and I think, just be a good way. So I want to thank again for the Chamber. It's a lot of fun. I was glad to come in first, I guess, or second. I'm second once. I guess I'm second again. I don't know. So anyway, but I appreciate everything. Thanks for having us up here. Thank you.
Oh, wow. This is a big deal. I'm very honored to be standing up here in front of you all. Unlike Mike, I didn't come with any notes. I'm just not good at that, reading notes, and I just would rather just speak from the heart. And I want to go on record. 45 years ago, I was 12 years old when I opened the restaurant, all right? All right, 45 years. Yeah, right? Right, Robert, you know what I mean. Thank you very much, Eileen, Chamber of Commerce. What an honor. Thank you so much. And congratulations to everyone being honored tonight. It's fun to get out on a Thursday night, isn't it? So, honestly, I have truly been blessed. I have been in this business. This is a crazy business. But I have been blessed by being in a community. The communities I'm in, Palos Verdes, they've opened their arms and they have welcomed us for years and years and years and years. Almost 10 years in Palos Verdes now. and 44 years plus in our little restaurant in Hermosa Beach, which is still there. The customers we have are so loyal and so giving. They come numerous times a week, and they are supporting us, year after year. And I'm also lucky to have family. My daughter here with her husband, Cassidy and Darren. Cassidy's working alongside, and it's great to have her as part of the business. I see her a lot more now that we're working together. It's awesome. And I have other family members. I have 7 kids, and I have 12 grandkids. So I've got a lot of family, and that's a full quiver for sure, and it's a blessing indeed. And I just am honored, and no notes, and I just want to thank you again. Thank you so much, and thanks, Lily, for hosting us. And I'm on the best table right here, number 4. Sorry, Robert. Sorry, Mike. Number 4. Thumbs up. And then lastly, I'd like to say thank you, Diane. You put up with me, and I know I'm a lot of things going on, and you're the love of my life, and I appreciate the support. And thank you all. Thank you.
Well, being a PV kid, this is really an honor to be up here right now. Born and raised here, so this is a really cool experience. So thank you all. First and foremost, I'd like to thank Eileen and the PV Chamber of Commerce for the love and support that they've given us over our first couple of years of business. I know they're going to continue to do so, and it has been really powerful and nothing short of remarkable for all the love and support and familiar faces I do see out there. I'll see you in the gym later tomorrow. Huge shout out to my 2 trainers over there, Owen and Zach. Phenomenal fitness professionals. They are a true inspiration to work with. We fully embrace the 3 minds are better than 1 approach, and they honestly care about the successes and goals of our clients even more than their own. And it's inspiring, and I hate to say it to their face, but thank you guys for everything you do for me as well. And most of all, I would love to thank my brilliant and beautiful wife, Jenna. If my staff and myself are the brains of the operation, she is most certainly the heart. She's the heart of our studio. She's the heart of my family. And I'm so thankful and honored that I get to spend my professional life and my personal life by her side working with her. So thank you so much.
On behalf of all the members of the Palos Verdes Friends of the Library, I'd like to thank the PV Chamber for this honor. We are very lucky we get to support a wonderful library and help support all of the wonderful programs and services they give to this community. And now I'd like to turn it over to our Executive Director.
Thanks, Sharon. Thank you, the Chamber of Commerce, for this honor. We are really appreciated. We are really honored. We're grateful to you and our incredibly diverse community for embracing us and engaging us. When I became the Executive Director a year and 4 months ago, I was tasked with our strategic plan to communicate, to engage with our public, and to fundraise. One of the first programs we started was celebrating our Similarities program. It's our monthly program where we celebrate diverse and beautiful cultural heritage that we have here. We've had an overwhelming response, as you saw on the video, and the community has many groups and diverse in this community that have appreciated and welcomed us to celebrate at the library. So we're thrilled with that. And we're working with many different groups on the peninsula, youth groups, school groups, churches, charity organizations. We just try to welcome everybody to the library. We have a team. Thank you for our amazing staff, the board of directors, for embracing the vision, and our many, many volunteers. We wouldn't be able to be here without our volunteers. We are a volunteer-run organization, and I hope you will continue to support us and the community by shopping at our gift shop and our monthly book sales, and of course, continuing to donate to us. We can't do it without your help. So many incredible donors through the years, and even now, just recently. I want to thank my family and my parents who taught me not to chase happiness, but to be content. And that's more important than anything. And thank you so much for Linda and Mr. Kim for just supporting us over here and all the time. Appreciate the media that always is there for us. So thank you so much, Kristen, and the rest of you guys. We appreciate it. Thanks so much.
So I'd just like to say on behalf of Peninsula Committee, I really feel honored and actually really humbled by being given this award. There are so many people in this room who do really, really incredible things, and I've gone to enough Chamber of Commerce meetings that I'm just blown away by everyone in this community and how much they all care for whatever cause they're supporting. This is a really great, great place to live. As everyone in the room can attest, there's always a village behind every success story. And I'd like to thank the Chamber of Commerce because I feel like they really provide that welcoming sense of community, at least for me. And I feel like I am supported limitlessly by the Chamber of Commerce. They are so proactive in trying to promote our cause, your cause. I mean, it's really a great organization. Thank you to the many members in this audience tonight who have listened to our nonprofit story and embraced our mission to provide access to musical education, both locally and to the marginalized students throughout the greater Los Angeles area. Many of you have already reached out to ask how you can help, whether financially or just to spread our story, and we are so appreciative of that. This award from the Chamber of Commerce has allowed us to have high hopes for our fundraising success in 2025 and community outreach. Our goal is just to let you guys know we're here and what we're trying to accomplish. I want you to all know that everyone in this room, we consider you our village. You are our village. We couldn't do what we do without you. So we're forever grateful for your support, and thank you so much for this honor. It's overwhelming, actually. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of the winners here tonight. I feel very honored to be able to give this award out. It's very meaningful, and it's something that I'm very passionate about, and anybody that drove here tonight experienced on the way here, if you came from Palos Verdes or anywhere on that side of the hill. As the impact of the landslide continued to expand, many individuals, businesses, and organizations across the community offered help and support to the families whose lives were disrupted and displaced. The two impacted cities, Rancho Palos Verdes and Rolling Hills, worked tirelessly to find solutions to provide resources and fund infrastructure repairs. The Chamber thanks them for their commitment and diligent work in this ongoing crisis. Marianne Williamson once said, "In every community, there is work to be done. In every nation, there are wounds to heal. In every heart, there is the power to do it." Our special group of people came together almost organically to find a way to provide comfort and care to our impacted neighbors. This collaborative group, informally called Mend the Bend, served dinners to over 200 families every week for the entire month of October. As you will see, they provided more than just food. The weekly dinners at Ladera Linda became a gathering place for these families to know that people care. Overnight, the Mend the Bend group created a sense of community for these families. Someone once said, "When we strengthen our community, we strengthen ourselves." In acknowledgement of the empathy and generosity of the Mend the Bend group, the Chamber would like to recognize them with the new and very special Community Heart recognition. Let's listen to their story.
So the Mend the Bend story, as you've seen, is truly inspirational. This group has shown the very best of the peninsula, a community, as many of you have acknowledged, that is already steeped in the tradition of philanthropy and generosity. Mend the Bend, you have shown us how quickly the community can come together, neighbors helping neighbors. Many of you in the audience this evening have been a part of the Mend the Bend group.
I am speechless. My wife will disagree. It's been a long night. The last thing that you want to hear is a long speech. I sat with when Eileen called, in my office with my AI app, and I started talking into it. And Eileen said, "You have 3 minutes." When I looked, it was 30 pages. Because all what I wanted to do is say thank you to each and every one of you. But I want to set the record straight, former Mayor Kemps. I was 18 when we first moved to the United States. It was Christmas of 1975. A young family came to visit Los Angeles, an uncle that lived in the South Bay. We went to Disneyland. We went to Marineland. We went to Busch Gardens. We went to Universal Studios. But before we left, my dad asked my uncle, "Let's go back to that beautiful city that looked over the ocean. It reminds me of home, the Mediterranean." 6 months later, we were looking at a property, and the family settled here. So I was 18 then. Fast forward to 24, so that gives you the math. I will be 68 next year. And I got my good genes from my mom, my hair, and my height. And Dad hopefully will give me the longevity. This award is not about me. This award is about my parents that raised me in a household that gave me the faith that I have and the compassion and the structure in business. My dad always told me, no matter what you do in life, do it to the best of your abilities, do it from your heart, and do it with a smile, and do it as if you're doing it for the Lord. And that's the motto that we have in our business. Our business is an image of how we live our life as a family. Mom and Dad, I'm accepting this award on your behalf because you were the amazing example. But that stops when I married my wife 37 years ago. Sheila has been my rock. She has put up with me. I am all over the place. I have ideas. I travel. We've traveled the world together, bought inventory all over the place. And that's why we use our platform to sell jewelry, but also to tell our story. It's amazing as I look around, I see so many faces, friends, neighbors, customers, Chief. It has been a pleasure to work for the department, and we're so excited to have you. My other hat, City of Rolling Hills Estates, I'm the chair for planning, and I don't know how you trusted me with that job, but almost 10 years, I think I'm doing something right. I appreciate that. But the most thing that I'm appreciative of is that we as immigrants came almost 50 years ago to a country that we knew nothing about. We came from a war-torn country to a place that allowed us to assimilate, allowed us to educate ourselves, and allowed us to work hard. And the American dream is still alive. What you see today, none of that came with us. It all happened here. And I'm so grateful for this country. No matter what we go through, there are ups and downs, but this is the greatest country to live in. We have so many freedoms and so many things that we take for granted. And I hope each and every one of us in these times pull together and work as Americans, no matter where we come from. This country was built on immigrants, different religions, different backgrounds, but our jobs is, as we are on this earth, each and every one of us is given a talent. And our job is to use that talent to build bridges and to work with each other as Americans. God bless you all. God bless this country. And Chamber, thank you for this honor. Love you all. Have a nice evening.
And that will do it for this year's show. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Maria Sorreo, and we'll see you next time around the peninsula.